And just first of all, I guess, how would you assess the way you guys played overall?
And overall, I thought we played extremely well. We thought it was, you know, we could control the line of scrimmage, and we did. I thought defensively we played really well. Other than the fourth down play was probably the one that was, we'd like to have back, but again, to limit them to like what, 48 plays or something like that, 140 yards of offense, I thought was a really outstanding day. Um, thought offensively, other than the two red zone turnovers that are disappointing, again, we were able to control the line and be multiple in what we were doing. And, Jalen, we gave Jalen the first series coming out of the half to kind of just give him one more after the interception.
You guys found yourself in kind of a weird position at linebacker where you had three guys after John got rejected, basically. Just how do you feel like your remaining linebackers did?
Yeah, and the guys that played stepped up and did a nice job. I thought Trey Lathan had a really good day. Logan Brantley played his most football as a Jayhawk. I thought he held his own. Ezra Bedrell, got quite a bit of work as well, and again did fine. We were able to get some other guys in there as well, but it's a position right now that we need to get healthy at, and hopefully we'll sooner than later.
With Trey, how pleased have you been with his consistency?
Yeah, he's really started, these last couple of weeks as we approach a game, he's been steady through camp and that, but really when the games come on, he's played even better than probably anticipated, just showing he's got a knack for finding the ball and avoiding blocks and doing things. And, he's playing with a lot of confidence right now in this scheme, and we're going to need him, no doubt.
We didn't see Bengali come on out there. What's his status?
Yeah, Bengali suffered a non-contact injury in Thursday's practice, and his status will be unknown for a while.
You talked about Emmanuel Henderson over the course of camp. What'd you like about what he showed tonight?
Again, his explosiveness, his ability to get past people, but again, one of the knocks on Emmanuel is probably his ball skills a little bit, catching balls off his body, off, really off, anything off his sides. I thought his hands have gotten extremely more consistent the back half of camp, and he's shown it in these games. He's made contested catches. He's done things, and again, he works so hard. He's a hard worker. He's humble. Really like what he adds to our offense. I think all those receivers have continued to be unselfish and battle for each other in every way possible. So, I'm pleased with all of them. But Emmanuel, I think, had a big day today.
Lance, Cole Ballard and Isaiah Marshall both got snaps the last couple games.
Yep.
What have you seen from them today?
Yeah, both have shown the ability to run our offense. Obviously there's some things that they can't control around them. Sometimes doesn't make it look as fluid as it can be. But both have shown the ability to have command of the offense, make throws, shown their running ability, and again, as we've said many times, I think we're excited about our future at quarterback as well.
Coach, what things did you feel you guys really focused on these past two games that you can bring into next week's matchup versus?
Again, just defensively being really, Coach McDonald's really focused on being good on first down. If you can win first down battle and keep them longer down the distance on first down, it gives you a chance. If people are 2nd and 5 and less and things like that, it's tough. It's tough to get off the field. He's emphasized that. I think he's called good games, and our guys have responded to that. I think overall, I thought we tackled better tonight than we did, especially in the first part of the Fresno game. But we played aggressively with an attitude about ourselves to win the line of scrimmage and do those things, and I've been pleased with that. Offensively, again, focus has been about what can we control and being a physical team, being an executing team. As I said earlier, disappointed that we lost a turnover battle tonight. But all in all, I think we've continued to show offensively we can be an explosive group that's very multiple yet. Everything that we're doing, I haven't had a chance to look completely about how many different people touched the ball again tonight, but I thought it was quite a few. And this is one of those games. Also, I think we had 88 players get on the field tonight, which I wish we could have got everybody, but it didn't quite work out. But again, we have a lot of guys that put in a lot of time into this program. When you get a chance to get some guys into their first college football games, no matter how many years they've been in this program, it means a lot. So I'm really proud that we're able to do that.
Lance, you mentioned some different things. I don't hear some different things you feel about how the team's doing through these first couple weeks. How close is it performing to where you want it to be heading into?
Well, you know me, Jordan. I've never satisfied, so it's probably some things there. But overall, do I think we played well? Yes. I think one thing is, sometimes when you play an FCS opponent, that was sub 500, you don't want to let the game get sloppy and go through the motions. So tonight I was really proud that we didn't do that. And, I thought there was those couple moments when we did turn the ball over. I thought, I don't know what we have for penalties. We had 6, so we cut down a little bit from last week. But again, those are some things there. But yeah, I'm pleased with that overall. Want to be 2-0 at this time, and we are. And I know we weren't last year, so it's definitely 1% on that side of things. And we know we got a big test coming next week.
You already talked about the value of getting all these guys in tonight, but I wonder, especially at running back behind Daniel, especially with Le'Shawn out, how important was it for you to see what Johnny and Harry could do in some extended time?
It was very important, and to see, and other than Johnny's fumble, I thought both those guys showed flashes of being able to be good running backs and do some things. And of course, and then I think Justin Thurman got everybody's attention at the very end that he's going to be a very good running back someday in this program. He's a young man that just continues to get better each and every week. He's got a mindset where he works extremely hard to get better, extremely coachable, and so again, that was good for that room. I think we hope to have Le'Shawn back next week, and as he continued to probably could have played if it was absolute emergency tonight. That's why he was dressed, but we were happy to get Daniel a lot of work too, and that was important to us. Get him on track on some multiple runs, and I thought he ran extremely physical inside the tackles tonight.
Overall, through the Friday night game, the short week, how did you feel they handled that? And then on the flip side of it, how good is it to get the extra day?
Yeah, I said it to you guys on Monday. I thought we handled Monday really good, really well, and it worked out. Honestly, on Wednesday when we left the field, I thought we left the field tired. We looked heavy-legged, and there was some concern there because, when you really look at how we went, you've got the first whole week of prep. Friday's a walkthrough, we play Saturday, we bring them back Sunday. We went straight through, so these next couple of days will be their first time off in a while, and they need that, physically and mentally. And I don't know what our total snaps on everybody will be yet, but hopefully we kept it down enough where we haven't worn them down for a big game coming this week.
Really quickly, circling back to linebacker, the targeting on John.
Yeah.
Do you see a replay of that? Is that a guy playing fast and wanting to make a play? Would you?
Yeah, I just saw it was on the scoreboard. I didn't go back and look on the tablet, but anything that's leading with your helmet, and what I could see on he was leading with his helmet, and that's a learning moment and a fundamental thing, and it's not only for the defender, it's for him as well and his health, and so it's here he makes a big play, he's all excited, and all next thing you know his day's over, and it's unfortunate because he's talented and quick and physical, and I know he'll be better for this.
What do you think of Tate Nagy in the return game?
Well, Tate did an excellent job in both returns. We decided to take Emmanuel off it this week, and Tate handled things really well. He's caught the ball clean, made good decisions. You can see he's got the ability to make people miss. I told him a little bit there a couple times. I think he could probably cut one or two of those little moves out at the end, but just like anyone, he's trying to make something happen, every time he's back there and has the opportunity, he learns and he continues to get better for that.
Time for one more, Trace. Lance, obviously talked about it being a big test next week, but have you talked to the team yet about like, what's at stake? Like, is there
No, I have not. I don't even. I might have mentioned that we have another game and how we're practicing in that, but I haven't got into that at all. I don't. Some people do. A lot of people have been talking about it probably to them because I know many people have to me, but I believe in staying focused on where you need to be each and every week and take it from there. It is. I know it's a game that's a lot at stake, but after that game is over next week, no matter what the outcome may be, and I know we'll have our team ready to play, but we have to play 9 more games after that. So there's a lot there that has to be balanced as you approach games like this, but I know it's something that people have been waiting for a long time, and it should be exciting.